PGA2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards...
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Putting for birdie. Not a bad line, this. Getting off to a great start at this event.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
And that makes him tied for first. The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3 metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. This one from about 160 yards out. Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
That was a beauty. "11 feet to the cup."
This for a birdie run.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that should save them, that one from the sand. Let's take a look at the current standings. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
And another one goes, and with it, an increase of his lead.
Just the start they were looking for, Luke.
Currently in first position. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole, just be accurate on approach. Another birdie opportunity coming up for this player.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's a pretty handy shot. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the fourth.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
That is a touch of class from the bunker. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This one's for birdie. That's making a big statement here today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. Opting for the 6 iron.
This one looks to be in a pretty good line.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
A birdie putt awaits.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Outstanding shot. High quality.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out. rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Ooh, nice putt to make for a birdie.
And that will take him to 6 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And coming up well short.
And a par putt awaits him.
Nice line. Solid par putt, that.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And this putt to move into the top 10.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Oh, this looks pure.
That's a big time putt, that one. And their rival knows it too. They heard the cheers.
Why not take another look at that effort?
What an amazing putt from way out.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone, and so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Yeah, fantastic round today. Lots of golf yet to be played. Lots of great players chasing this player. Let's see if they can keep up the good work.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good. Oh, yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Big chance here.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. A par putt on the table.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. That's 9 under par for the round. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. Had a fantastic drive.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And back to the play, shall we? 8 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Ooh, nice line. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th.
So far, so good.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Currently 11 under par for the round. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach.
Already with multiple victories this season.
And here we are with the third shot. They're looking to get this one close in hopes of saving par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, these are good putts to make. Good for momentum, right on 7 feet.
This is huge for momentum. Gotta try and hold this. This for par.
This one's looking good. And there it is.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one.
The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Opting for the 9-iron. Great looking shot this.
Why don't we catch up with the V-man, Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And back to the course with the live action. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Better than most.
Well, that'll play.
Our current leader is enjoying a 10-shot lead.
Well, our leader has already bolted, currently way out in front of the pack. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here. Must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This one will run uphill.
Looking better.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Here's HV3.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
Well, that really puts our leader way out in front of the pack now, and it's only the first round.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one the players can reach into.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy. There's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
This one looking really good.
And down she goes, the long-range bomb. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard, with Lydia Ko trailing in second place. That really puts the leader way out ahead of the rest of the pack, and it's only the first round.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. A quality shot, that. A putt here to move to 16 under par.
This is their look at birdie. This is, oh yeah.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ouch, that hurts. Let's return to live play now. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is absolutely dominating the field.
Lots of good playing out there. One round to go. This could be a very nervy final round. Lots of players.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open. Today's coverage is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beeman. It's the final round here, Rich. What's our next player up against as they begin it?
Luke, this player has got a massive lead, and sometimes those are the worst to have because you feel as a player the only way that you can lose it is if you mess it up. And trust me, somewhere in the back of their mind, this player understands that. So it's going to be a nervy start, no doubt, to this final round. Let's wait to see what happens.
Can't wait to find out what happens here.